Hello there, I am Papa01, and this is the crowning of the first ever Combatants champions, and we're getting ready to start the round of 16. This will be the first match. So let's take a look at the matchups. And I decided to do this a little differently because there's going to be 8 matches total. I don't want to keep on having to explain the rules in for the Japanese and English every time. So for the first match, let's look at the two teams that'll be facing off. So for the first match, what I decided to do, the match, I already picked the teams and that's all set up, but I decided to just have it on here for we can already talk about the match rules. So it will be, this is for all of round of 16, which will be using team qualifier rules. Let's take a look at it in English real quick. Oh crap, I forgot to do that. Where is it at? Oh, it's right here. It's easy to find. Alright, so yeah, these are the rules in English real quick. Take a look at it because this is going to be the only time I show it. Other than that, we're going straight to the matches every time. I'll show you them in Japanese in a second, but as far as when we get started with the actual whole thing, I'm never showing them again. You know? Because there's 8 matches and that's precious time trying to explain them every freaking match. So, alright. So, we have 3 minutes, 5 points, 2 points for knockdowns. Give up is turned on. Blood stoppage. Time decision is turned on. We have bell save turned on. Quick match is turned off. 1 point for takedowns. 1 point for rope escapes. It's only 1 round. Using MMA rules. Let's get started. Oh, and once again, we have it set to the hardest difficulty. So after this, for matches 2 through 8 of the round of 16, I'll just be showing you this right quick to make sure it's correct and show you that because I already explained it just now. So it's set to the hardest difficulty, and oh hell to the his no, what in the fuck? Damn. That's another thing. I cannot go out of the matches because you see that I gotta start all the way over because the team gauntlet or whatever, or team battle or whatever you want to call it, is structured different than the other ones. So like it's cause it's under exhibition rules. If you go out of it, you just gotta reset it up, as you can see me doing right now. And it's a good thing I know exactly who to put where and stuff like that, because I just got through doing this just a second ago, and this is going to take a minute, but it ain't going to take too long because I kind of already know where everybody's at. But yeah, that's why we said about the team gauntlet things. That's the only thing I don't like about it, is that you can't go out of it because it's sitting under exhibition rules, which it shouldn't be. Alright, so let's make sure that that team is correctly. So we got, that's going that way, that's going that way. Yep, I done it correctly. So yeah, we're gonna get started. Yep, and it's stuck with this, even though I exit out of the match, because I just got to set up these rules. It's set up the way it's supposed to be. That's one last check, make sure it's on the hardest difficulty, and let's get started. And I'm skipping all introductions. Enjoy. Now, as you can tell, some of the teams are like, as far as like the way it's structured, some teams look like they're at a disadvantage. But this is the round of 16, and since this match is only for 3 minutes, sometimes what you need to do is like get 1 or 2 points, you know, and then you probably just win it if you keep yourself from being submitted, because it's a high level chance that like the first matches of every matchup, the first match of every team battle will be like, you know, like decided based on time, because it ain't gonna be enough time to do anything. But some people determine they'll be able to get like their knockdowns quickly or takedowns quickly, or get somebody damaged with one of the limbs quickly enough, no matter if it's, you know, for submissions. The quickest way to get somebody injured with submissions is targeting the limbs, in my opinion, or the head. The body seems like it take a minute, stuff like that. But like, you know, that sort of thing. Cause like, even though like Dragon Kid is definitely at a disadvantage in this matchup, only thing he will have to do is like basically just do one suplex, and like he has to lead, and to keep himself from having to use a rope escape to save himself. Like, as you can see, like, that's not a takedown with points though. Yeah. Or you could just freaking just be better than the opponent, like just be better than them as far as like control the match better, or do more damage, or like score more wherever the point system supposed to be for this game, score more points to them, and then you just automatically like just take the round based on a time decision and stuff like that. If there is a tie or nobody scored points at all, you know, which is the same thing. Tie is when they scored. See, and guess what? It's less than freaking 45 seconds left. You know, now it's 30 seconds left. And now he has to try to force a rope escape or get a takedown or get a knockdown. If he got moves that do knockdown. If he gets a knockdown, he could possibly win it, because knockdowns are worth 2, whereas takedowns and rope escape are worth 1. So he ain't got time to be taunting. So it may look like it's not structured a fair way for some teams, but that's because you should be able to beat any team. And plus, in the first round, in the round 16 and the round of 8, you could pretty much beat any team you want, because it's only 3 minutes, you know? So anybody can win these because they're 3 minutes. And he won because he don't want to score a point. Alright, I'm not going to be talking during the next one, but I'll just try to show you that, like, if this was like the championship or the title match, where it's 15 minutes, because it's 5 3-minute rounds, yeah. The guy who does the martial arts, or who's the shoot wrestler or martial arts style or whatever, or does the submissions and all that, yeah, they have the better chance because it's 15 minutes. But when it's just the one round, it's 3 minutes, it could go either way, you know? That goes for strikers as well. But striker, that goes for people who can get those knockdown damage moves, no matter if they're a striker or a grappler or whatever. You could land a freaking knockdown on somebody, that's 2 points. Versus somebody just took you down and got a rope escape, you know? So I structurally as fairly as I think it should be, stuff like that. But I'm not gonna talk no more. Here goes the next match. Enjoy. like quick match was turned off unless his head damage is just weak already. You know, he don't got enough defense for the head. Dang. I'm gonna check the rules to make sure that it still said quick match is turned off.
2, 3.
Congratulations to Simi Schultz. He won. Or it could just be the fact that that's a kickboxing legend and his strikes are devastating, man. Like, shoot. He won so many K1 matches and stuff. Alright, so it's still set to the hardest difficulty and oh, yeah. I guess it was just a bigger guy versus a smaller guy thing. Or something. Alright. Moving on to the next one. Enjoy. Or it could be that weight classes probably play a bigger factor in this style of game, but like I'm not sure if that is even the case, you know, the weight classes, because you got you have the junior heavyweight, heavyweight, and super heavyweight. Those are the 3 weight classes you can pick on here to put your characters in. Yeah. And as you know, these 2 are probably just regular heavyweight. Dragon Kid was probably, you know, junior heavyweight. And then we had Andre the Giant's the only one I've seen so far who's actually considered to be super heavyweight. Even though Giant, Kamala, and I think a few others are the plus 350 range and shit like that, and they should be considered that. You know, they're the plus 300 range, and they should be considered that. Because I think like 135 or something kilos is supposed to be about 300 pounds, but I know 150 kilos is, you know, 330 pounds. 150 kilos and 100 kilos is 220 pounds and stuff. Alright, let's get back to this. Basically, every 50 kilos is 55 pounds. And every 50, my bad, every 50 kilos is 110 pounds. My bad. And every 100 kilos is 210 pounds. Yeah, that's what I was supposed to say. I think the best way for semi-shoot to set up that check hook is basically to use it as a counter, because I think that's his counter move. Where somebody throws like a strike at him, that's the move he counters with, is that check hook. Or something like that. Anyway, on to the next one. Enjoy. That was my bad. Alright, so we're halfway through with this. That was one match. One match, two match, three match, four match, 5, 6, 7. So we're basically 5 matches in, I believe. Because that's one match, two match, three match, four match. Yeah, we're 4 matches in already. And we only got 3 more to go. I could stop it right here and just have this in 2 parts, because it's basically 2-2 right now. Should I do that or keep going? I'll keep going because it may not take that long. Yeah, so let's just keep going until it's done with. That's the only thing that's wrong with the AI as far as like the MMA matches go. Like it can't be perfect, you know, because like if it was two people playing, you know, you'll know you need to try to get a knockdown right now because you're running out of time. So you'll just be going for your knockdown move over instead of try to go for a takedown. Because unless you get the submission, a rope escape is only gonna give you 1 point. So like, but the AI, they'll they'll function that correctly or that skillful or whatever. I don't think no AI does, for that matter. Probably those newer AIs like the Open AI and stuff like that. That what's his name? Elon Musk that he created. Yeah, that could probably do that. You know, or function where it knows what it needs to do to win the game and stuff like that. All right, let's get ready for the next one. And I should talk about this. This match has been balanced in the motherfucker. They've been going match for match so far. If you look at the structure of it, one team won one, the other team won the next one, and so forth and so on. It's been going back and forth. Let's finish this up. Enjoy the sixth match, and we'll possibly may have a seventh match. I'm always thinking about the way the teams are structured, and I think I'm gonna keep the guy you see right now in the gold shorts. I'm gonna keep him as the anchor, but I may make Semi Short the sixth one. He's maybe the third person to come out for his team, or I may turn him into the first one that comes out for this team. You know, see if that could help this team out, or whatever. It is the first of what I think should happen. Alright. He got knocked down. So now he's up by 2. But I gotta be thinking ahead as far as like when teams make it to the next round, like where would be structure where like give people the most chance of getting the most like like wins for their team and stuff like that. Anyway, back to the match. Alright, we're down to the final match. Enjoy, and we'll see which will be the first team to move on to the round of 8. Enjoy. Alright, congrats to the team that's, I think their whole team is Pancrase, right? Yes, their whole team is from Pancrase, so congrats to them. They won. And now we have our first team moving on. congrats to them. Trying to let the buttons move off the screen real quick. Alright. Alright. Okay, that's all that. And I could X out this game. I know which team is moving on. And since now we know which team is moving on, now we could go on here right quick. So we put down our first team. Let's take a look at this right quick. Nope, go out of that. Let's go out of that. And what is it? Oh, wait. I'm looking for this one. Match 1. Alright. So we'll find out who they'll be faced off with at the very end. So that's... Semi... I'm gonna keep that team the way it was, you know. That's reserved for when teams make it to the championship. Every team is gonna be the same way they are until we get to like the semis or whatever like that. If the team needs to be changed come semis, then we'll change it around to help them out. Yeah, because that's the one thing. Like you can't change up a good thing, you know. Now, when the team is structured so horribly that one person has to win it all for them, that's when I'll change it up. Like if like 2 or 3 people in a row get beat by the same person, then we'll have to change it up. That team somehow manages to win. You know, right now there's no need for that. Yeah, I'm already set up for the round of 8, and the screenshot is gonna go under matchmaking. Because after I get done with everything, we're going to screenshot it. Yeah. So that's the first thing to make it through. And that pretty much ends this video. It didn't take too long. 7 matches in 40 minutes. That's not too long. Even though they're all 3-minute matches. That's 21 minutes. But if you structure that it takes like a good 4 or 5 seconds in between matches. I mean... It takes about 2.5 seconds per second, so instead of 21 minutes, it's probably... It takes almost 2 minutes, so like, if you structure it like that, that's, what, 42 minutes then? Because it's about 2.5 seconds per match, so that's probably... But some matches did end quickly. I think 2 matches did end quickly. Yeah. Alright. But it is whatever with this. Alright, so that is the video for now. Hope you enjoyed the first match. Congrats to the Pancrase team. And to the next one later.